This is my response for transaction number 263-3509. Dispute received, not in condition listed. I will go ahead and send you the invoices to this. That Junior Urban is store stock. I get it directly from Macy's, but as well, I got some pallets in the back that will actually prove even further that my Junior Urban pallets that are still sealed say store stock on them. She said this buyer states that they're damaged and defective product in the law and also missing attached tags. According to the shelf hold definition, items would differ substantially from the manufacturer and the tags as well, meaning they can have markdowns, they can be without tags, differ substantially than what the manufacturer has given to the store. She goes ahead to say they are just stickers of the price. Oh wait, here's the problem. She has buyer's remorse. So if her problem is not defective products, her problem is not damaged, not that there's any. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. But her problem is that the items say 1 cent, and she wants to deceive her buyers by buying shelf pulls and buying shelf pulls and then trying to get rid of resell them as new with tags. So I can't sell these items as new with tags when it just has a sticker price of 1 cent. Why would she try to sell items new as tags when she's not buying items new on your website? She's buying them as shelf pulls. This lady has to be educated on what the shelf pull definition is. She has no idea what it is, and it's not my problem. It's not my problem whether she goes ahead and how she sells these items, because I'm not selling to her as new. And she says it does not look professional. Well, maybe she should understand that shelf pull items have clearance stickers and have markdowns on them. Additionally, the blue tank top is defective as well as other items, which the threads are unraveling. This should have been a salvage item. In the case of the Rampage black-white outfit shown in the photo, which I will show you, I have several of the Rampage black-white outfit out there. The black threads are raveled around the beading and a white shirt. She is completely, absolutely right, because that is how the shirt is. It is naturally made to look aesthetic like that. And I will show you what I mean when we go out there. And it will be impossible to resell this item. It's not impossible because Macy's sold hundreds of that shirt. And Macy's just sent me their overstock of that item, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Also, the metallic gold tube top is unraveled at the bottom and the lining is hanging out. Photos showing some of the items are great. No, some of the items are great. The lot is great. But when I'm looking at my average cost per piece, there are too many defective, unusable pieces to find value in the lot. Let's go out there and I'm going to show you exactly, because the value is completely in the lot. I want to go ahead and state that Junior Urban is one of the products that I sell the most to repeat buyers. I even had one buyer by the name of NEXTU, which this buyer has even bought Junior Urban. And you could go look at your records. Recently, within the last month, she bought Junior Urban at $19 and something a piece. The same exact pieces that this buyer has received. No dispute. That buyer has bought from me at over $6 a piece, at over $7 a piece, and no disputes. And continues bidding to this very day on me, because she was content when her first lot she ever bought from me was at $19.20 a piece. Come over here. Let's show you what I'm talking about. What is this over here? Let me see. I got right here. I got some Junior Urban back there. Oops, you gotta watch with the boxes. Junior Urban store stock. Let me get you another box. Got more back there. Junior Urban store stocks. Stay there for a second. I'm gonna get you a knife and open that. Okay, these are boxes I have back there. Okay. And I will send you my invoice as well from Macy's to prove to you that my Junior Urban store stock. I don't deal with anything else. Look at this. Just as you can see, just like how it comes from over there, from the company, from Macy's. You got items, store stock. Yes, they have their clearance sticker. Some of them will actually not say 1 cent. Some of them won't. It just depends. Macy's marks their merchandise down, and they'll mark it down to 1 cent. and that's how they know when to get it off the floor. If you need any further knowledge on that, you could even call Macy's yourself and ask them why would they mark the merchandise 1 cent. Well, that's how they know to get it out of the store. As you can see, everything I just pulled out of here is Junior Urban, and it was store stock, as you can see, as the outside of the box says. Let's go over to the unraveling white shirts that she's speaking about. This is the shirt, and I put these here because I just coincidentally received a dispute as I was opening boxes yesterday, and then I found the shirt that she was speaking about. So instead of putting it with the rest of the merchandise, I wanted to keep it to the side. This is what exactly she's talking about. If we could get that, does it come out on the camera? Okay. Do you see that? You see how it's unraveling? She's completely right. Now let's open the shirt completely to show you what this shirt would look like. Okay. That's what it looks like. That is the texture of the shirt. It is meant to look like that. Let's look at the end of these threads. These threads are coming apart. It is made to be like that. Oh wait, this one's damaged? I could get you another one that might be better. Exact same thing, exact same material. The threads are coming all over completely from this. All over. That is how the shirt's gonna. Oh wait, this one's that. I got another one over here. 3 that are the same. Wait, I got it in black also. 4. The threads are unraveling all over. 4. Here's another one. 5. Here's another one. 6. Oh, here's another one. 7. She is completely, absolutely right. The threads are unraveling. It is made to look like that. That is the way the designer intended it. That is the way this shirt is made. Okay? I got more coming. I got 8. I got 9. In that box over there, I got more with the rest of the t-shirts. Now what I will do is, now that I've already recorded this, I will put this with the rest of the tops of my Junior Urban. But the bottom line is that is how the shirt is intended to look. What is she talking about 1 cent? I have already received disputes like this because people are non-educated and do not know how to read what a shelf pull definition is. But look at this right here. It says 1 cent. Originally $24.50, now 1 cent. This is a clearance tag. We need to educate the buyer that this is a clearance tag and that the shelf pull definition is that it is not brand new. So whatever she does with the merchandise, she could go sell it to the president as brand new. I don't care who she sells it to. The bottom line here is I did not sell my merchandise brand new. Nowhere in my description, nowhere do I intend to sell my merchandise brand new. If you look at the pictures, you will even see clearance tags. You will even see at times re-ticket tags. I don't hide anything from any buyer. That's why I have the reputation that I have, the repeat buyer rate that I have. That's why I've been in business with you guys for 2 years, because I sell exactly what I say I'm going to sell, and I send exactly what I say I'm going to send. That's why I'm still in business with you guys, while many others have dropped after a period of time. What I'm showing to you is what you see is what you get. And right here it says 1 cent. She is completely right. The merchandise is going to say 1 cent. This in particular piece that I'm showing you is a Tommy Hilfiger children's top. It's shelf full, obviously. There's nothing wrong. But it says 1 cent because that's how the store knows to get rid of it. This is one of the many ways they say 1 cent. If you come over here, I have another one that I pulled to the side. Right here. This is a woman's plus piece. Shelf pull, because everything I deal with is shelf pull. I don't deal with anything else from Macy's. Right here is a Michael Kors. Michael Kors is a very expensive brand. As you will see, this is a $89.50. But what does Macy's do? And there's their logo right there. They're penny it out 1 cent. That's how they know. They have different ways to penny out the merchandise. Now, do I have to go pull this out of every piece that I sell? No, I don't. Why? Because I'm selling shelf pulls. And I'm not selling nothing that's brand new. And shelf pull says that it can differ substantially from the manufacturer's packaging. And not only that, we'll have multiple markdowns on them. This is a markdown. This is not state. You gotta be, I'm sorry for this, but you gotta be pretty dumb to think that this Michael Kors piece was actually 1 cent, or say that it's unprofessional of me to send you a piece that says 1 cent. No, it's gotta be very dumb of you not to how to buy shelf pull and not to understand what a markdown is, because this is clearly a markdown. At the end of the day, yeah, I can rip this off and then send this like this, but you know what? The customer's still not going to be happy because you know what? Now it says 1566. She's still not going to be happy that she has a Michael Kors piece that says 1566, even though it's still a markdown, because she cannot understand that the regular price is $89.50, but this is a markdown. If she wants to be buying new, she go buy new, but I'll tell you why she doesn't, because there's no one in your website that sells department store clothing that is brand new. No one. And there's only 2 or 3 of us that sell store stock merchandise. Everybody else sells salvage and shelf pull designer clothing. There's only 2 or 3 of us that sell this. And he came to me, unfortunately, because I would have preferred for this type of buyer not to buy from me, not now and not ever again, because obviously they're not educated enough to be doing business with you guys or with me. Bottom line is, before I go on a rant here, which I think I have already, but this dispute is invalid. I showed you with a 1 cent piece what the 1 cent is and how Macy's marks it down. I showed you further proof of my merchandise being store stock, and I showed you that unraveling white shirt that she was talking about, how I had over 10 of them and in different colors as well. How that is the actual texture of how the shirt is going to be. I will attach an invoice of Macy's, one of my latest invoices of many of Junior Urban, showing that it'll say store stock as well. Thank you for your attention.